FPL Gameweek 6 transfer targets, guys. In this video, we're going to be going through each and every single position from defenders, midfielders to forwards and picking out the top 3 transfers to bring into your team. So without further ado, let's get into it. The FPL Force rises with its very own web app coming soon. With every game week comes captaincy dilemmas, benching headaches, transfer doubts, and many more. So let the FPL Force guide you, not just through data-driven real-time analytics and recommendations so that you trust your every decision. I mean that feeling, that feeling you get inside, the one you call a hunch, your gut, a thing. Now that's the FPL Force, and only FPL Force managers have it within them. The FPL Padawan, the Engaged Knight, the FPL Master. But beware of the dark side.
Silence as the FPL Force speaks. Will you wield the precision of the light side or the power of the dark side? Take the quiz in the description below to discover your FPL Force persona and begin your journey to FPL Mastery with a 50% discount when the FPL Force web app launches. You could just be the one the prophecy speaks of. May the green arrows be with you.
All right, guys, let's get straight into it. So, Game Week 6 top forward transfers. Number 1, Haaland, without a doubt. It makes absolute sense, and it's really time to switch. If you cannot get to Haaland without selling Salah, or you have to take a hit, guys, do it. It's a no-brainer. But if you have to sell Salah, I think it's a clear and obvious option. Salah's fixtures aren't necessarily all the great, but the real issue here is more so protecting yourself from the crowd who will be having Haaland as well as captaining him, and there are going to be a lot of people who are triple captaining him as well. So if I were you, I would make the switch. He's definitely number 1. Number 2, Gyökeres, as much as the entry point is not necessarily all that great, considering Newcastle's defense has been absolutely on par, and Gyökeres has been struggling, but he's got a great fixture run coming up next, and he's really more so of a budget pick compared to Haaland. If you can't bring Haaland in this game week, he is going to be part of the template 3, as people are wildcarding in both Game Week 6 and Game Week 7, so he's somewhat becoming a must-have. Saka is back, but I still believe he will be on penalties, so I think Gyökeres is definitely someone to bring in with Arsenal's great fixture run coming up along, basically. So yeah, that's my pick there. Number 3, Richarlison. Yes, Solanke is said to be back. He has been training as well, but we cannot ignore, and I think Solcon Thomas Frank, that Richarlison has been returning. So I think it only makes sense that Richarlison continues to play, and I think he will continue to start as well if he keeps returning the way he has. He's been playing really well. He's been in form as well. Expected points look good. He's got a good fixture run as well. So if you're looking for more of a budget enabler, more of a budget pick, then Richarlison is definitely a pick that you can go for. I think he's more secure for minutes in terms of starting. So yeah, let's move on to the midfield picks. Game Week 6 top midfield transfers. Antoine Semenyo is an absolute obvious. If you don't already have him, then you should. He has risen in price dramatically. I think he started at 7 million this season. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started 7 million. Anyway, look, he's on penalties. He's got a good fixture this game week. I think he can do well against Fulham and Crystal Palace as well. So I would definitely go in for him. Kluivert has been back, but I think just with his form, I think he might still keep penalties if he's still putting them away as well, considering that he's always going to be on the pitch. So I think he's a good pick to go into to have really. Number 2, Tijani Reinders. I think he's really a great budget enabler and way to get into that City attack. Having good minutes is always a problem when it comes to City midfielders. And I think, you know what, as much as he's been starting each and every single game, there will come a time, because it's just Pep, where he does change things around. But I think the way in which he's been playing in that team, I think that's not going to be anytime soon, considering their form and them trying to get back. They got a great fixture run coming up, starting with Burnley, Brentford and Everton right now. He's definitely a player that you should be bringing in and will be in the wildcard templates, both Game Week 6 and in Game Week 7 as well. So definitely want to bring in Bruno Fernandes, the controversial pick. The reason is Cole Palmer being out, and also us not necessarily trusting him, having a groin which is really troubling him. Bruno Fernandes is starting to pick up his hand with his form, 7.3. He's honestly at a great price, being at 9 million. The crowd is moving to him, especially the engaged managers, and you want to really have him more so as a shield pick, so that if he does do well, then you know that he's not going to really necessarily hurt your rank. And he's got a good fixture run right now with Brentford and Sunderland. I think he could be the one person who could get something against Liverpool, maybe even with DEFCON. So he's an all-round pick. I think it's a no-brainer in terms of a temporary replacement. Temporary replacement for Palmer. So yeah, that's my pick when it comes to top midfielders. Let us go to the ones we don't necessarily care about, the defenders. Top Game Week 6 defender transfers, Romero at number 1. I think it's just an obvious in the sense that Tottenham has been doing very well when it comes to defense. He's good for DC ahead of Van de Ven, who is a cheaper pick, which you can go for if you can't afford him, but they got a good fixture run coming up, in all honesty. And the great thing about him as well, he's got great attacking threat. So I think he's a no-brainer pick for me, the first pick if you're looking to go into that Tottenham defense. Apart from Vicario, you are spoiled for choice. 5.1. So if you want a cheaper pick, again, Van de Ven is the man to go for, but I would go for Romero if you do have the budget. Number 2, Gvardiol. He's a way into that Man City defense. If you do want to necessarily go cheaper, but a lot of us are going on the template pick of Raya in goals, I would have Donnarumma, but I think Gvardiol being in the centre back, he has the opportunity for DEFCON. I say opportunity because their team isn't set up necessarily to be getting DEFCON, but he has the opportunity for it. He's certain for minutes in that position, in my opinion, even if Aït-Nouri comes back as well, because he will play left back and Gvardiol will play centre back. So good fixture run, I think a good pick for the next few game weeks as well, almost somewhat of a set and forget if you're looking to get into that Man City defense with someone who has shown for minutes. Senesi, a great pick more so really for this game week, but he is also a great pick when it comes to long term because of his DEFCON ability being very, very high. I think him and Tarkowski are the highest, having achieved DEFCON in each and every single game week. So an obvious pick if you're looking for a long term. He is definitely on the wildcard template, meaning that he is a set and forget. Even in the tough and difficult fixtures, like a Crystal Palace away, he can definitely get you some DEFCON if you don't have any other better options to play in your team. Good in form, their defense is also good, and does have some attacking threat as well. But at least their defense is good enough for you to even get that clean sheet. Right, that is it for top transfers. I'd like to try and make it short for you guys so that we get straight to the point. If you guys want to check out some of the wild cards that I've done for you, I've done both a Haaland draft and a Haaland and Salah draft as well. Then you can go check out those videos over there. I will be doing my team selection video tomorrow for you guys, and with captaincy as well, and potentially a free hit team for you who are playing free hit. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.